It's always a process unloading and loading this thing. Not the luxury of keeping it all on the boat. I've got to do everything every time. That's all right. It's kind of cathartic. It's just like, this is kind of what I go through every time. I've done it now, I guess, what, it's my fifth year, fifth year, I forget. Kind of like it, just a process. Do one thing after the other, just follow the steps, and not so bad. Oh lordy. But when I have a boat, it'll be a lot different. That's one thing that's different. When I added that big old pole to my crate, I have to brace it because it's so heavy. It would probably end up snapping the plastic after a while. So something different I had to do, but that's all part of it. I put this bicycle lock on the top every time just to be safe, just in case something should happen. It's got one extra little layer of protection there. Ooh, I don't think I want you to see my combination. Not that many of you are going to be able to figure out where I am, or it doesn't matter. Now, most people that watch my channel I would trust with whatever I have, but you never know. There's always bad actors out there. All right, here you go. Oh, actually, he's over here. The only thing I have to do now is just adjust the wheels so they're back toward the back.
That's cool, dude.
Well, thank you. It's oh, man.
It wasn't on TV the other day. I thought, yeah, it's got to be a lot better than the other ones that got. It's got a lot better.
Oh yeah. I have a pedal for it. I pedal drive, so it's.
You always put up like a electric motor on it.
You can put they've got them. This very brand has a motor fits in there.
Have a license for this?
Nope, because it's all people powered. That's why I do it people powered.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, that way I don't have to worry about Huh?
How's the fishing up here?
Well, I haven't been here. It never fails. People see the kayak and they always want to see it because it's unusual for most people. Those of you in the world of kayaks, this is pretty basic, but for someone who's used to the Walmart kayaks, it's a lot different. This is how I keep my crate in there. Just lock that down with my bungee straps. Then I'll put, when I get my seat in there, I'll put this on the seat, which I'll do right now. Oh, need that right now. Got my cooler, my drinks. I always have too many drinks, but you never know when you're gonna get stranded. Need some water. Everything has its place, that's for sure. So I use about every inch of this kayak when I'm out here. My batteries. Don't think I'll need the shade today. We'll leave that here. Some extra baits. A couple things I need. I'll put those up there for now. Let's get the seat on. I've been attacked by freaking biting flies. I had to spray repellent on my damn legs. I've bit about 3 times already. Gee, Merry Christmas. Little suckers. This is my second kayak hull. The first one developed a crack right here in the well where the seat goes. So I've added these. I put some padding on them, just trying to displace the weight that I put on these pieces right there. And that seems to be working. They're not really seat risers. Some people do seat risers, but I'm pretty comfortable just with what I do. All right, buddy, you too. I'll see you out there.
Yeah, hopefully. They just holler at us.
All right, man, thanks. And you put these down in here like that. And this locks your seat in. Don't think I've ever shown the process of getting this thing ready. It takes a while. And big brown jug. Everybody knows what that's for if you watch my channel. Put that in there, then use these to lock the crate down a little bit better. And I can store behind there, which I do. Put my lunchbox and stuff. Don't need that. Take my tubes. Take that. Don't need those. Probably won't throw any kind of a crankbait or diving bait. Alright, these are those Blue Rock triple threat jigs that I lost last week. I went by Borders and bought all they had, which is only 4, well, 2 packs, 4 of them. There's some stupid tube jig heads. Got a couple other jigs, just in case I snag these up. I'll have at least something I can throw. And then another jig, just in case. Like I said, I do have some jigs, but I don't have any that small. Those are the finesse jigs. And then these are Blue Rock Super Tube jig hooks. Kind of excited about those. I'm gonna put those with my tubes. Carry those back here. I left the tubes at home. Or these tubes. Oh no, I left the tubes at home. So I'll stick these in here with my other tubes. Just in case I need those. Alright, so I got tubes. This is literally nothing but yum bait. Just my yum bait. I use a lot of yum baits. Started realizing when I was out there, I was literally only throwing yum soft plastics, so I thought there's no reason to have this big huge thick thing of wacky worms when all I'm going to throw are yum baits. So I made one of those soft plastic containers, nothing but yum, and this is where I keep all my jigs and stuff. Just I like this little, it's got all my jig heads. These are those 1/8 ounce tungsten jig heads. Then I got those Gamakatsu jig heads in there. Just a little bit of everything. Try to stay somewhat organized. Put that in there. And I will take a few. I may throw some of these, so I'll put those in there. It's better to have them than not to. And that's all I need from here. Yeah, I got my gulp just in case I throw some gulp. Goes down there. Can get stinky and messy. Just in case I get lucky and catch something big enough to weigh. We'll see. Usually just big enough to measure. Oh, I need to get my depth finder. This thing I really like. I found this little plastic shelf, or whatever you want to call it, down the Ohio River. So just kind of on the side there. Fits this thing perfect. I had to add some foam in there to kind of raise it up a little bit. But again, with this Old Town, the nice thing is it's got these bungees. I'm able just to bungee this thing right in place. Old Town has those bungees on the front, which allows me to affix this to there. And then with the transducer cord, there's a hole, you can see it right down there, lets you run your transducer right under there, and then you just basically plug it in. There's a flat part right there, you just plug it right in, and then what I like to do is just hit the transducer to make sure, yep, it's all hooked up fine. So we'll do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Ooh, I don't want the backlight to go weird again, so you hold that down, turn it off, and now we're ready to go with the Garmin. Now, the other nice thing about Old Town, it's got this waterproof storage area where I put my phone. Let's turn that off. Phone can go in there. My wallet, and eventually I'll put my keys in there, but that's waterproof, so it doesn't, I have to worry about it getting water in there. All right, we're getting there now. Sheesh. Put my batteries in here. Alrighty. I don't know that I'll troll, but I'll go ahead and put one of these on here. Let's see, put it up there. My Hero 8's not working, so I've only got 2 cameras today. Like I said, it's a process to get this thing all hooked up. This is all my stuff in the truck now. I just keep there. My net. Now, I'm not going to need this today because I'm not going to be able to use the 3rd camera because I don't have it with me. I definitely want to flag at Grayson. Grayson is a very busy lake with no power restrictions. So for your own safety, you need to have a flag on your kayak. All that just stores right behind my seat, which is kind of nice. Get this all hooked up. like I said, it's a lot, but for some strange reason I find it cathartic. It's just like, this is what I do, and then I get to go fishing. This is my DIY flag. I've got my light hooked up to it. This is just an old signal flag I bought at Walmart for 99 cents. And then this pole is an old flagpole my wife had that I cut off. And this flag fits down perfectly. I did put a screw through it. And then I've got a way to hold it here in my holder. Get that in there like that. It shouldn't go anywhere. A little more visibility than nothing. This is my new net holder, which I needed because the other piece of PVC was too small. And this is just a Pelican paddle. It's one of the longer ones, but it locks in here like that. I hardly ever need it. Every once in a while I got to push off. Not very often. Oh, this collar, this is literally a dog collar I bought at Dollar Tree at the time when they were $1. And it's just I've had this thing for 5 years. It's been great. The lock's right in there. And then I'll show you over here for my measuring board. This is literally a dog leash I bought at Dollar Tree for $1. You can tell it's a leash. And then I've got that collar on there. So this tether, quote unquote tether, cost me $2. $1 for the collar, $1 for the leash. And I have used this now for 5 years. And it has worked just fine. So as you can save some money. I love Dollar Tree. Or I used to love Dollar Tree. It's changed a lot now. Okay, I think we're time for the rods now. Yeehaw. Won't throw. I've got a beetle spin on my ultralight right now. I'll probably change that out and put on a Keitech, but that's all right. And that's one of those Blue Rock custom jigs I have. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and hook that up with a power bait. I really like these. I got these at Ollie's. Got them a while back. Called Craw Fatty. I just have one in there, so I'll get rid of that trash. And we'll go ahead and put this on. One thing I wish with these Blue Rock table jigs is that instead of having just one, I wish they had two of the little weed guards, because this really doesn't work very well. I lost 2 of them last week in a matter of 10 minutes. I'm going to put that there. I may throw that, not first. I typically put my rods I'm going to use first in the 2 front holders. And that's my Texas rig rod. I've got one of those fatty crawls on there. I'll put a worm on there, so I'm going to put it back here for now. I've got my tube jig. I'll throw that today, but not at first. So I'm going to put that back here. And this is my wacky worm, which is probably what I'm going to throw first. I'm going to fish right across there. That's a really deep bank, and there's a ton of timber that's in the water. So I'm going to throw a wacky worm on that first. So in fact, let me put this here, and then as I get down more toward this bank, I'll either throw the Keitech or I'll throw this jig. So I'm going to put that there, and then my last rod is my Keitech rod, or one of my. So we'll see which I throw next after I do the wacky worm. So let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna put my Texas rig rod there. And I'm gonna put my Keitech rod here. That keeps me, my first 3 rods I'm gonna use the wacky worm and either Keitech or the jig. So I kind of know I've got them set up ready to go. All right, now I gotta hook up my camera. I'll take an umbrella. Don't think I'm going to need it, but I'd rather have it than not have it. Oh, there's one of my lunch boxes. Get my other camera stuff out here. So my lunch box, I just stick right behind my seat. It's not really a lunch box. It's got a little flashlight in it. It's got basically some snacks. I've got a sandwich and some fruit in my cooler. And then the nice thing about having this here now is this has become kind of my umbrella holder, which has been nice. So let's get this camera hooked up, ready to go. All right, I just need one of these today. Make sure it all hooks up here. You know what? I'm going to use this one. I don't need that one today. See, these remotes are awesome. I really do like them. It's connected to the Hero Black. There you go. It's working. But these are just. I know you can do voice control. Never had much luck with these in voice control, so I really like the remotes. I think they're about 80 bucks, but I've got 2 of them, and so when I'm running 3 cameras, I'll have this one on remote. This is of course my new setup, and this has worked fine. Now what I got to figure out is, do I really like the footage with it back here? So I really do need your all's input on if you like the angles it's getting. I think last week where I was at East Lynn, and I had it pointed down too far, so I've got to be a little more careful on how I aim this thing. And then so when I need to start or stop the camera, I can start it right here. So now when I want to start that, I just hit the button and it starts the camera up, and I can stop it. Now I need to see how I'm pointed. And I'm about ready to get on the water after what feels like hours and hours. There she is, fully loaded. The only thing I'm missing, I don't have any dry bags like for wet weather and or cold weather on there, which if I did that, they would store right here behind my seat, which is really nice. And that's it. Got all my soft plastics in there. You saw my tackle boxes, quote-unquote tackle boxes. I got some tube jigs. I got my gulp, got the Yum, got my Kitech depth finder. I'm ready to go.